Welcome back to the Flash Racing Cup Series. And today the circuit heads to Homestead Miami Speedway for the Florida Watermelon Association 300, where drivers are going to have multiple grooves around this mile-and-a-half racetrack in Florida. The only mile-and-a-half track to not have the D shape. And these drivers are going to take on the track that once was the championship race, and now it has become the second race of the season and part of the Florida Double Crown. If one driver wins both of the races, then they will win the $1 million Florida prize. And we're going to recap from last weekend. Erik Jones won his first ever race, the Daytona 500. If he wins today's race from the pole position, he will win that $1 million prize. Will Erik Jones capitalize and grab that prize? We'll have to find out, folks. But Chase Elliott is starting second in this race with a really fast race car from Hendrick Motorsports. What can he do to stay up front today here in this race? And the defending champion Alex Bowman, who won the championship at this track, will he win this very race today? We'll have to find out. And there's a lot of other drivers that you probably wouldn't expect to be starting as high as they are, like Bubba Wallace, Kurt Busch, and a couple other guys, and some guys starting towards the back, like Kevin Harvick. I'm telling you, man, this package, very unpredictable, and it so does affect the qualifying. But today's race at Homestead is sure to be a great one, folks. Let's go down the field, and let's give you some cool-looking shots of the racetrack. This is going to be one awesome race, and you can see some of the smaller teams are starting towards the back, and Flashracer Motorsports has to work their way from the back. They don't have the equipment that they're used to having at some of these other tracks, and Homestead might be affected due to it. But will they break their curse of having not so good equipment as they used to have? But the highest placing Flashracer Motorsports car is Phil Torres. Flashracer and Simon Torres are starting towards the back. Without further ado, I think it's time we go down our starting lineup while the cars are on the grid, which is a tradition that we have kept. We have kept these cars in the grid while doing the rundown order of these drivers. Let's get the rundown ready. Alrighty, so now it's time to go down your starting lineup, the traditional way that we do it. In row 1, Erik Jones, Chase Elliott, Clint Bowyer, Joey Logano, Alex Bowman, Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Brad Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Kurt Busch, Cole Custer, Matt Kenseth, Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick, Matt DiBenedetto, Eric Almirola, Chris Buescher, and rookie Izzy B. Then we have Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Christopher Bell, Alex Ross, Phil Torres, Ryan Preece, Ty Dillon, Bobby Carter, Flash Racer, Simon Torres, Corey LaJoie, John Hunter Nemechek, Daniel Suarez, and Parker Kligerman. And yes, that is your rundown of this race. And the package will remain the same. A spinner that tells you how many boxes to move on the racetrack. But if you land on a DNF or a spin out, if you land on something that says spin out or your engine blows up, you might be out of the race. But that's how the racing package will go today, folks. Homestead Miami Speedway is back at it again for race 2 of the season. Without further ado, it's time to get our pre-race ceremonies on and try to get this race going as fast as we can for you guys and the fans tuning in at Homestead Miami. Alright, folks, it's time to clear the cars from the racetrack to use the package that we traditionally use. And then once the cars are cleared from the racetrack, they'll be put in order. And then we'll be ready to go green here at the Homestead Miami Speedway, folks. So let's be ready here for a very exciting race. The first ever Homestead race in the Flash Racing Cup Series that will not be for the championship. It is the first time it's going to be the second race. So let's get ready to go green. Alright folks, the cars are cleared from the track, and now it's going to be ready to go green here, folks. The same package we always run, and this is the first 1.5-mile track that we're going to run here, and this is going to be a good one, folks. So stay tuned, folks. And the starter has the green flag in his hands, and it's time to go green, folks. And our first car, the pole sitter, Eric Jones, is going to do the first lap around this track. Let's see, Eric Jones in the Stanley Toyota. And he's going to make it to the back straightaway. So there you go, folks. Eric Jones makes it to the back straightaway. We'll be able to keep the lead. We'll have to see if he's able to keep the lead here in this night race. Here is Chase Elliott's UniFirst Chevy. He's going to go for it. Will Chase Elliott make it past Eric Jones? No, he ain't going to pass Eric Jones. He's going to be in second. Eric Jones, he's got the nod over Chase Elliott by a car length or two. And he's ahead of Chase Elliott. Here is Clint Boyer in the Ford Proud Mustang. Let's see what he's got here. And he's going to get third. So, looks like so far they're strung out because this is the normal racing package. So, they're not locking bumpers. But Eric Jones is leading the race. Here is Joey Logano in that number 22 AAA Ford Mustang. And it looks like he's going to pass Clint Boyer because he got to his side here, folks. So, he's going to take that spot right there. But Eric Jones still is leading this race. Will he try to go for the double crown? We'll have to find out. Here is Alex Bowman in the Lumar Chevy. Will this be a new leader? We'll have to find out. No, he ain't going to take the lead. He's going to take second. So the driver that won the championship here might finish second again. He finished second in the championship race behind Kyle Larson, who wasn't competing for the championship. Here's Jimmy Johnson in the Ally in a white Chevy. Let's see what he brings to the track, and it looks like won't make it that far. It looks like he's gonna be in sixth about. So he's in sixth. Eric Jones still has the lead. He's almost a car length and a half ahead of Alex Bowman. So if nobody bumps into the 20, if someone bumps into the 20, he'll lose the lead to the 88. Here is Ryan Newman in the Castrol car. And looks like Jimmy Johnson's barely going to lose his 6th place spot to Ryan Newman. Alright, folks, the next driver is going to be Kyle Busch in that Snickers white Toyota Camry. Will Kyle Busch try to go for the win? We'll have to find out what Kyle Busch will do. He'll do anything to win, as we've seen in the past. And it looks like he's going to take that 2nd place spot away from defending champion Alex Bowman. But Eric Jones still has the lead. Is he going to go for the double crown? We'll have to see, because that 20 car has been fast. Oh boy, has he been fast. Let's see, Ryan Blaney's body armor car. Well, looks like Ryan Blaney isn't going to make enough spots. He might be the slowest run so far. Eric Jones leading laps in that number 20. I'm really excited to see that. Eric Jones, he won the Daytona 500. But what fans have been questioning, what is he going to do with the other races? Well, it looks like he's going to try to go for more than just that race. Here's a teammate, just like Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr. And Truex is going to edge out Jimmy Johnson. So Jimmy Johnson will lose that spot to Martin Truex in that Sirius XM car. Here is Denny Hamlin, another strong driver at Gibbs. Let's see what he has for the field. And he's going to edge out. Alex Bowman's going to lose his spot. And now Denny Hamlin gets to 3rd. So it looks like it's a Joe Gibbs infested front of the field here, folks. But we still have other cars to go. We got plenty. Eric Jones just has to keep logging laps in the front. Let's see here. William Byron. And that Hertz car, and he's gonna make it by Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer's gonna lose his spot. Byron's gonna move in. But Eric Jones is still out front here. Eric Jones might have a chance to go for the double crown. But he's got a lot of lead laps so far. Eric Jones is really serious about winning this championship. Here is Brad Keselowski in that Alliance Truck Parts Mustang. And he's going to take Kyle Busch's spot away. So Keselowski is now running down Eric Jones, who still has the lead. Eric might be going for the double crown. If he's able to keep leading laps, he has a shot at him. Let's see who the next car is. It is Bubba Wallace in the Black Life Camaro. Matters Camaro. Let's see what he's got. Well, it looks like he's going to pass Ryan Blaney for that spot. And remember, this is a one-stage race. So these couple cars that are coming up, they're the last chance to have a new lead change. Here is Kurt Busch in the gear wrench car. Let's see. The Ganassi guys have been watching him try to go for wins. And it looks like that 9 car of Chase Elliott is going to lose his spots to Kurt Busch. So Kurt Busch is going to take that spot away from him, and he's going to go right in. Everyone else is moving up. It's like that. Kurt Busch can get in, and he's going to make a smooth pass by Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott didn't even have a chance. Eric Jones, he might go for the double crown, folks. It looks like he's led every lap so far. And Chase Elliott just lost the spot to Kurt Busch. Things are getting crazy here early on. Let's see. Cole Custer in the Haas Mustang. Oof, that is not a good run, folks. He didn't even make it that far. So, unfortunately, he's the slowest car on the track. But Eric Jones is still leading this race. He is really... Wow, look at the wadded pack we got here. This is like a wad right here, folks. Here comes Matt Kenseth. Not much better. He's going to take Blaney's spot. And he's going to pass Blaney and squeeze in between Bubba Wallace and Blaney. Here is Tyler Reddick, another rookie driver. And that's where the cars start getting slower here, folks. It looks like Tyler Reddick isn't going to go that far, but he is going to take the high lane and pass Bubba Wallace. Nice and smooth. And smooth runs from the rookie. Eric Jones still has the lead. So he's got a couple more chances that could be taken away from him. So he's got to be careful while he's up front there. Let's see, folks. We got Austin Dillon in that number 3 Dow Chevy Camaro. Let's see if he has some star power. He's going to pass his teammate. And he's going to go all the way up to the top 5. So what a nice run for that 3, taking Bowman's spot away from him. But Eric Jones, man, he has led the most laps, folks. He has led almost every lap so far in the race. So very impressive for Eric Jones, showing how much he would love to keep that 20 car. But it looks like he's going to go to the 43 next year's season. Here's Kevin Harvick in the Busch Apple car. He's going to be a real threat. Flew by his teammate Cole Custer. He's running in the back. That 4 car's got a lot of speed, and we knew it. It was going to come soon, folks. Kevin Harvick has passed Keselowski. And it looks like Eric Jones is still leading this race by a significant amount of cars. I mean, look at this. He is ahead of the pack by far, folks. Eric Jones, very impressive run for that 20 car. He is showing Richard Petty, I want this ride. I'm probably not going to be in that 20 car, but you know what? I want that 43. Here is Matt DiBenedetto. Let's see what he's got. And he's not going to make it too far in that 21. Gonna pass Matt Kenseth. And that's all he's going to do here. But that 10 car, or Camarola, he's next. And we've seen him be a threat a lot of the time. So let's see if he could pull something good out of this one. Passes his teammate. He's going to try to work his way up the field. And he's going to pass Brad Keselowski. So it looks like there's a lot of shifting going on in the front of the pack. It looks like other teams are losing spots. Erik Jones is moving up big time. And he might go for the win. Will Erik Jones get his second win of the year? He's led a lot of laps so far. And there's a couple more chances for other drivers to take the win away from Erik Jones. But here is the next driver. It's gonna be Chris Buescher in that number 17 car. Let's see what that 17 has for the field. Passes his team, passes Cole Custer, who was driving for a different team. And that something fell over, so I had to pick it up along the way. But Chris Buescher, holy cow, folks. Chris Buescher is going to make it into third place. Wow, so Erik Jones, is he going to go for the second win? Is he going to go for his second win in this season? Is he going to win another race? We'll have to see what the rest of the field has, because there are other drivers that may have a shot at him. Let's see who's next. We got Izzy B in the Sharpie Mustang. This is another rookie driver. What's she gonna do? Is she gonna try to go for the win? We'll have to see what happens. Who's gonna win it? Whoa! Looks like she's gonna pass. Whoa, man! She got really close. She almost hit Kevin Harvick, passing him. But Harvick might not be too happy with that move. You could see he's kind of rubbing her bumper. But 98 gets by either way. Erik Jones still leading the race, but we got some drama between Izzy B and Kevin Harvick. Harvick not so happy. You can see he's kind of roughing her up right there. Harvick not too happy. Oh, she gets loose. But she's going to be fine. But Erik Jones is still leading the race. Let's see who else we got here. We got the number 47 of that Stenhouse record. Let's see what he's got. Very poor run. But he's going to pass that 41 car. 41 car does not a lot of speed out of him. Let's see who else is next here. We have that number 95 of Christopher Bell. Let's see what Christopher Bell can do. Is he going to try to go for the win as a rookie? Got to find out what he does. Not so good, but you know what? He's going to at least get by the 21. But that 20 of Erik Jones, boy, that Jones boy is really dominating. He is dominating this race. He has the most laps led in it. Let's see who the next driver is. Alex Ross in that number 71 car. Let's see what he has for the field. This is the second race ever. Maybe, the third race ever, because he ran the duels and made the Daytona 500. Finished second, and it looks like he's going to be in second again, passing Izzy B. So will Alex Ross go for his first ever second place finish at a 1.5-mile racetrack? This is going to be interesting, folks, but if anybody hits that 20, Alex Ross will get the win. But there's still other chances for other winners to get in here. Here is Phil Torres and number 46 Gatorade Chevy Camaro, the first Flashracer Motorsports car of the night, gonna try to go for this win. Let's see what he's got. Sorry about that. At 46, has a lot of speed, and he's gonna pass Alex Ross, but it's not enough, barely enough to get by Erik Jones. A little contact from Phil Torres in the 20. Phil Torres kind of bumped that 20 car, but that 20 car is still gonna lead because it wasn't enough to reckon. But that 46 is getting a little desperate to try to go win a race for Flashracer Motorsports. Here is Ryan Preece. Let's see what he's got. And the engine goes off. The 37 has blown up at Homestead, so that's going to be your first DNF. Is that number 37? His engine has blown, folks. So he's going to finish dead last. Let's see, that 13 car. Let's see what kind of speed he brings. Ty Dillon. So looks like Ty Dillon's going to pass Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth and that whole line of cars behind him is losing it. But look at this. We got ourselves almost like a Daytona pack race. Look at this. The way this racing is, it's not even strung out whatsoever. This looks like it's got an action-packed pack race going on here at Homestead. Here comes Bobby Carter. Will Bobby Carter try to do something here? Let's see him go. Oh, he's going to get loose. He's going to spin. And he's going to go into the inside wall, the outside wall. Our first wreck of the night. That 73 car is out. So he hit the wall hard. And he's going to be out. But we still have other cars here. Here comes Flashracer in the number 94. He's won 6 Cup Series championships. And they have all came at Homestead. So let's see what he can do at a track that he's familiar with, winning championships. Flashracer. Gotta pick that up again. A 94. Picking it up here, folks. That 94 is gonna shoot all the way to second place, passing Phil Torres. So Phil Torres is gonna lose a spot. Flashracer is gonna be in second place so far. Next driver is going to be Simon Torres in that number 25. Aris Kellogg's Chevy. He's really trying to win. He's been wanting to be up there and run well. And it looks like it's going to happen. And oh no! Simon Torres spins out. Oh no, that's not good. Hard into the wall. Simon Torres with a huge impact. Oh no! A Flashracer Motorsports car has spun out and wrecked Simon Torres. Oh no! How unfortunate for Flashracer Motorsports. Simon Torres has wrecked out. He spun out on the front straightaway. Hard impact. He backed into that wall pretty hard, folks. Unfortunately, that's going to do him in, but unfortunately, Simon Torres has wrecked from this race. He spun out and hit that wall. So, unfortunately, Simon Torres will be out of the race. Hopefully, in the next race, Simon Torres could try to go back and try to race and not wreck. But unfortunately, he just got loose and spun. So, that's very unfortunate. The next race, the next driver is gonna be Jeff Burton, and not Jeff Burton, Parker Kligerman. They had changed drivers this weekend for the 54. Let's see Parker Kligerman run it. Let's see what he's got. And the engine blows up. His engine blows up, and he goes into the. He goes off the track, but that engine blew up on him. So we have an engine failure for the 54 of Parker Kligerman. That's not good, folks. But Jeff Burton drove that car at Daytona. So, unfortunately, he's going to be DNF'd. God, it's so unfortunate that 25 for Flashracer Motorsports looking for a good run. But, unfortunately, he spun out and hit the wall. That is so disappointing for that team. Let's see, number 96 is Daniel Suarez. Let's see what he's got, folks. Well, he's going to make it by that number 95. So, there we go. He's going to move up. Oh, it looks like Daniel Suarez kind of squeezed in there, and Christopher Bell checked up and bumped the 21. So, that's not good. We got drama going on in the back of the pack with Daniel Suarez trying to squeeze himself in, but it looks like that 8 car is loose. That 8 car is loose, but he's somehow keeping that car together, Tyler Reddick. Hopefully no one else bumps into him. Next driver is going to be Corey LaJoy, and he's going to debut a new paint scheme, the Scooby-Doo Ford Mustang. Let's see what he has for the field. Unfortunately, just not enough speed for that 32 car. And mind you, Eric Jones might be looking for his second win. Will he win the Florida Double Crown in that number 20? We've got one more possible car that can beat him. And yeah, folks, this is going to be a crazy ending to this race. What will the 38 do? Here he is, folks. This car is going to be driven by Anthony Alfredo in Season 3. So hopefully, when Alfredo jumps in, he could jump in and get some experience. But what will the 38 bring? And the engine blew up on him, and he's also... Oh, look at that. He's trying to get power. He's shaking it, but it's just not enough, folks. But the driver That Jones boy looking for a ride in Season 3. He won the Daytona 500. Erik Jones is going to win his second race of the season here at Homestead and claim the Florida Double Crown, won by Erik Jones. The race is over. Erik Jones has won it, folks. And here is your rundown of what happened. Here's where everyone finished. There is the rundown. Flashracer had finished in second, but one of his cars DNF'd, which was Simon Torres, who spun out on the front straightaway. You can see how everyone finished in this race. The 38 blew up. He was trying to shake some speed out of it, but unfortunately that 38 is just blown up, folks. So now we have a total of 5 DNFs in this race. Erik Jones, man, he won the Daytona 500, and he's starting off with a hot streak of wins. 2 wins in a row, and winning the Florida Double Crown. And Erik Jones will win his second race of the year. Who would have thought it, folks? A driver that has won 0 races in Season 1. Now he won the Daytona 500. And now he has won the Florida Double Crown by winning both Florida races. Erik Jones has broken a record here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. The first driver in Flash Racing Cup Series history that a driver wins 2 races in a row in the beginning of the season. Erik Jones has now made history. Not only that, but he also wins the first ever award for the Florida Double Crown, folks. Erik Jones has won again. This is his second win of the season. He is your point leader by a long shot, folks. So he has 2 wins in the season. So that means if a different driver wins at Atlanta, that driver is going to be in second because Erik Jones has more wins. But is Erik Jones going to contend for the championship in that 20? We'll have to find out. But he is so far the strongest car. That 20 of Erik Jones, man, I cannot believe he just won another race. This was incredible, folks. Erik Jones wins again, folks. His second win of the season. And that's going to give him the points lead by 2 full wins. So there it is, folks. A pretty great day for racing, folks. It was an awesome time at Homestead. And Erik Jones won again, folks. I cannot believe it. That driver had won 0 races. 0 in Season 1. And now he has 2. The most unpredictable driver. We never knew it. We thought his only win was going to come at the Daytona 500. But now it's going to be 2 races won. And there it is. The race is over. Erik Jones is the winner of the race. And we hope you guys enjoyed this production. And there's only 5 DNFs, which would unfortunately include Simon Torres. He was looking for a good run. But unfortunately, he was going to take the lead from Erik Jones, but then spun out, got loose, and hit the pit stretch wall. So that's very unfortunate. Hopefully they could rebound from this at Atlanta. But what a crazy race, folks. This was incredible racing, man. I couldn't believe it. Incredible, but maybe in the future, we don't know how, if these cars are going to be in like a straight line like they were today, which was kind of crazy how the mid-pack changes were. And look at this. Chase Elliott started in second, and he fell all the way back to mid-pack. So that pretty much shows you how much, it's just going to pretty much show you how this package is actually making the racing pretty much better than it was last year. So we'd like to thank everybody for showing up to the race, the sponsors, and everybody involved with this. Well, I thank everybody for making this happen. And most importantly, Erik Jones is a 2-time winner in the Flash Racing Cup Series for Season 2. So we hope you guys enjoyed the race, and we will see you guys in the next production, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Race 3 will be next in the schedule. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this race, and we will see you next time. This has been a presentation of the Flash Racing Network.